Good morning, class 4-3. Miss Waterman here with today's language arts lesson. It is Monday, November 16th, 2020, and this is our lesson for period 4. I hope everyone is doing safe and well. We are working on pages 103 and 104 today in our grammar workbook, okay? We are starting a new unit. We are starting a unit on subject and object pronouns. We have been working with pronouns this past month, so we are just going to continue. Please listen and read along as I go through each of the 4 points. Use a subject pronoun as the subject of a sentence. That's our very important point number 1. Point number 2. I, you, he, she, it, we, and they are subject pronouns. Okay? They will always come in the beginning of the sentence because they are our subject. Point number 3. Use an object pronoun after an action verb or after a word such as for, at, of, with, or to. Okay, that's very important. So I'm going to underline that. Use an object pronoun after an action verb or after a word such as for, at, of, with, or to. Point number 4. Me, you, him, her, it, us, and them are object pronouns. Okay? So don't forget. Keep all of these points nearby because they're all very important. Please listen as I go through the directions for this activity. Underline the incorrect pronouns and write the correct pronouns on the line. Let's do a few together. Number 1. The villagers loved the man, and them all missed him when he died. What's wrong with that sentence? Which pronoun is incorrect? Is it them? Is it him? Or is it he? Let's read it again. The villagers loved the man, and them all missed him when he died. What's used incorrectly? Do we say them all? Or would we say they all missed him when he died? I'm going to circle them because underline. I'm going to make a big underline there because them is wrong. And I'm going to write they in the blank. There we go. Let's look at number 2. Every day, when the man woke, him went to work in his garden. What's wrong here? I think we should underline him. That's incorrect. So let's read it again. Every day, when the man woke, him went to work in his garden? Or should it be he went to work in his garden? If you thought it should say he, that is correct. So we've done 2 together. Please go through and do the rest on your own. Please listen as I read each one. Number 3. Her and me went to the well for water. Number 4. Us are the only ones who really know him. 5. Them are the people we met last year. 6. The young man feared the blind man would be unkind to he. Number 7. Her grandmother gave she a special gift. Number 8. This is a secret between you and I. Number 9. Blind people use sounds to help they get around. Number 10. The bugs are a bother to she and grandpa. 11. My father handed the hammer to I. And number 12. Don't forget to call we. Lots of mistakes there, okay? Now, when you're finished, if you look down here at the bottom for extra practice, it says to write 3 sentences with subject pronouns. Write 3 sentences with subject pronouns. Remember, our subject pronouns are I, you, he, she, it, we, and they. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to just add my sentences below. Here's an example of a sentence where I'm going to use a subject pronoun. We have online classes again this week. And where is my subject pronoun? My subject pronoun is we. Okay? Please write 3 sentences with subject pronouns for extra practice. Now that we are done with page 103, let's go on to page 104. Okay. So now we're going to look at a different type of pronoun in this unit. We are going to look at reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns. Please listen as I go through each of the points, and please read along. Point number 1. Use a reflexive pronoun instead of an object pronoun if the subject of the sentence is doing the action to himself or herself. Point number 2. Myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, themselves, and yourselves are reflexive pronouns. Okay? Many of you have used reflexive pronouns before. As an example, sometimes in class we talk about DIY, right? And we know DIY means do it yourself. That's a reflexive pronoun. Okay? Let's go through the directions. Fill in the blanks in the sentences below with the correct reflexive pronoun. Let's do a few together. There are 15. Number 1. Be careful and don't hurt myself? No, that doesn't really work. Be careful and don't hurt himself. Be careful and don't hurt herself. Those don't work. Be careful and don't hurt itself. No, I'm going to say no. Be careful and don't hurt ourselves. Be careful and don't hurt themselves. Be careful and don't hurt yourselves. None of those work. However, if I say, be careful and don't hurt yourself, this works perfectly. Let's write yourself in the blank. Y-O-U-R-S-E-L-F. Let's look at another one. Number 2. After I go swimming, I dry myself with a towel. M-Y-S-E-L-F. I like that because I is the subject of this sentence. So the correct reflexive pronoun for I is myself. Please do the rest as I read each sentence. Number 3. Your baby sister can't feed blank. Number 4. He made blank dizzy by spinning around and around. Number 5. Let's give blank a break and try again later. Number 6. The bird washed blank in the puddle. Number 7. Boys, please get blank ready for dinner. Number 8. The gardener shut the door and locked blank in the shed. Okay, now I'll give you a hint for number 8. The gardener could be a man or it could be a woman. Okay? Number 9. My grandfather almost fell, but he caught blank. Number 10. Look at blank. You're covered in mud. Number 11. I tried to reach the towel blank. Number 12. He looked at blank in the mirror. Number 13. We can plant that tree blank. Number 14. My sister cannot feed blank without some help. And number 15. You can help blank to some cookies. Please fill in the rest of the blanks with the correct reflexive pronouns. And for some extra practice, it says to write 3 sentences using reflexive pronouns. 3 sentences using reflexive pronouns. I'm going to do an example. And you can write your 3 sentences at the bottom here, like I am. Number 16. Mr. Waterman can cook delicious meals by himself. Himself is my reflexive pronoun. You try after you finish numbers 3 through 15. That's all we have for today. I hope you enjoyed studying grammar. I will see you with more grammar points on Thursday this week. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at any time. Stay safe and healthy, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye-bye.